Hi Cancer, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your February 2019 reading, and I'm using the Druidcraft cards again. These are my new cards that I just got, and I'll be complementing the reading with the normal playing cards. So, Cancer, what has been going on for you? I want to say happy Valentine's Day, of course, to those who celebrate it. Right around Valentine's Day, I haven't put up the post or the reminder yet. I'm going to do live readings. So if you are a subscriber, you will get a notification telling you when that will be. So please do subscribe and you'll get that notification. And it's free, and I would really appreciate it. So I want to thank you for all your likes and subscribes. By the way, you guys, I got 1,000 views from Cancer on last month's video, so thank you so much. All right, on to the reading. Cancer, what are the messages for Cancer, February 2019, Cancer. Okay. These cards are hard to handle, and it makes you really focus on them more. I think they're just about ready. They're getting pretty slippy slidey. Yeah, I think they're ready. I think they are. Just the way they're behaving. Cards have a behavior. They do, though. Okay, so we're going to do a past, present, future, and 3 cards in each line. I've been turning them all over now instead of one at a time, pulling them over. I like seeing the view kind of first before I get started, and kind of see the story take shape here. Wow. Okay, so your first card in your past, and your past is before February, anytime before February, because this is a February reading. So the first card in your past is the Six of Wands. Okay, Six of Wands. So it's being rewarded. Basically, it's a card of reward, of recognition. You're being recognized for your skills or accomplishment, whatever you've accomplished, you're being recognized for it. So people are holding you in higher regard. So this may be happening now, even like just happening now. You accomplished something, and so everyone's like, wow, holy, you did it. You did it. It's not the end of the journey for you. It's not the end of what you're aiming for, because it's only the 6. But it says that you're moving forward. Plans are moving ahead. Okay? Then you have the King of Pentacles. All right? This guy is... he's very firmly planted. He's very stable. And determined. You know, he's not ready to jump up and jump into anything anytime soon. He's quite relaxed, and he's in it like a considering pose, you know. He's like, I'll be considered this. You can tell by the length of his beard how old he is, and he's a mature man. This is probably an earth sign, could be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus in your life, Cancer. But this could be you too, how you're feeling. I think that you're kind of looking at your vision. See the bird in the window, and the bird, you know, this is high up, and the bird can see quite a distance, and so can this king. He's looking at the whole layout, the whole picture first before he's going to budge. Also, I think this guy's very creative and can be very nurturing. Also, his sword, or not his sword, his shield is just there leaning against the wall. He's very confident and secure. He's secure where he is. I see the boar head there, and the boars are fierce, they're determined, and they're movers. You know, they when they want something, they get it. There was something here I had about oh, ambitious. He's probably very good with money, very ambitious. So he plans carefully before he invests in something. You know, he checks everything out about it, and that's what the bird's doing, right? That's what the bird's doing. So it looks like now that you are in a better position, you're considering where you're going to go next. And the crazy thing is the King of Swords is right next to him. Two kings right beside each other. This guy is also considering. He's more about, well, he's very strategic, you know. What would be in his best direction, you know, what would be in his best, I hate that when that happens, when I'm losing my words. Not investment, it's not like the money thing, it's more idealistic. The King of Swords, he's honest, he draws the line. This is what I'm doing, this is where I stand on the matter, and that is it, and that is all. He doesn't really change his mind. He doesn't change his mind. He sticks behind what he says. You know, he's also very confident, and he's very methodical. Okay, so, you know, I think that part of your celebration, part of what's raised you up a level, is kind of standing from this position of, I'm going to give this a lot of thought, and I'm going to watch and see what happens. You know, you haven't really, you haven't moved from where you brought this from, because you're not sure what your next steps are. You're looking out, you're kind of taking a good look and trying to think clearly with your mind. There really isn't a lot of emotion here. This is thinking deeply. Thinking deeply, considering, watching, you know, watching and considering. This guy does it from a financial investment standpoint, and this guy is more from a fair point of view. What is honestly what I want to do, and what is sensible. You know, it's about what's sensible, because we can't just be blindly driven, just like we can't act like the fool and go, do-de-do-de-do, and, you know, just take a flying leap or a risk. Sometimes we have to think sensibly, you know, what can I do? What, you know, what's sensible? The first card in your present is another 6. This 6 falls right under your 6 of Wands. Okay? So there's movement in your life. There is movement happening. You are taking steps, okay? And steps forward. The 6 of Cups, however, is about reflection on the past. Sometimes it's to our childhood, like right back to you know, the beginning. And sometimes it's to just the way it used to be. Like, I remember when we were happy and we were having a good time together. Where are those good times again? Kind of like that. And it's a bit of an innocence as well, you know. So you're looking back, reflecting. Yeah, Six of Cups also means missing. You're missing something. You're missing someone or something. And then the Ten of Pentacles is right in the dead center of your reading. This is the center of it all, the focus. And the Ten of Pentacles is about accomplishment, you know. This is being financially secure. But also at the end of this kind of journey, you know, you're done with investing yourself in this anymore. You want something different now. And you can see that he's there. And he's also investing in his future. You see the children and the dog and his comforts. But it could be that you're bored of that now. Because, you know, you see this old man there and he's bored. He wants something else to go after, to invest in now. He's wondering where these investments now will go, right? Because they're young. They're 3 different ages and sexes, and even a dog, you know. So this is about investing in your future, in your comforts, but also the end of investing in something. You're done with this investing in that anymore. Now you want to move on to a new venture. You know, you got so many repeating cards. This is a really strong reading. You are really at the end of something in your life. You're cutting ties. I can see you cutting ties. You got the Ten of Swords. This is cutting ties and moving on. This is, you know, he feels backstabbed, but it's not really that. It's like he's at the end of dealing with this anymore. He doesn't want to deal with it anymore. It's too many swords coming from too many directions. Not feeling like any of these people have your back. Right? All these swords were wielded by people, and none of these people had your back. So you're drawing new lines. I think you're shedding a bunch right now, and you're moving on to a new start. You want to start something new. The really cool thing about your reading, okay, I'm going to pull up my top and reach forward because I want you to see this layout. I really want you to see it. Okay, so here's your past up here. Here's your present, and here's your future. You got a 6 and a 6. A King of Pentacles, a Ten of Pentacles. A King of Swords, a Ten of Swords. So you can see where you're progressing. Like, this is what was. This is what where you took a stand, kind of thing. This is where you took a stand. And then this is when you're reflecting on when you were enjoying life more. There was something maybe about family and friends, or I don't know, but you're missing something. You know you're missing something in your life, and you're done with investing in whatever it was, and you're done with these people or this situation where your back's not being covered at all. But the thing is you're done with it. It's the 10 as well under this King of Swords, who's sensible. You know, this is the sensible thing to do, is draw your line, say, no, okay, this isn't working. You know, this isn't working. So I want to invest in something new now. And then down here in your future, you have the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, another repeating card, and the High Priestess in the middle, in the center of all that, okay? So it's just so, you know, messages are being delivered to you twofold. You know, it's even stronger. I think you're moving in the exact right direction. You know, no matter how you're going there, you know, this way and that, it may seem to be zigzaggy, but you're making moves. The other thing too, talking about making moves, is I think you're actually moving. You have two tens right beside each other. So it's like you're done with this situation. It's not satisfying you. And it also, you might feel like there's too many people around. It's like, oh, someone's always at me about something. Can I, will ya, do ya, you know, and you don't feel like you're really getting any peace. So, and here, you're definitely not. You're finally getting peace because you're realizing you've been stabbed in the back. Okay? And these people don't have your back. So you are moving. You're literally moving, and you're figuratively moving on with your life, starting something new. And it says it for sure here because you got two twos. The first one is the Two of Swords. So here she is, you know, at the path, at the fork in the road, and she sees two directions. They both look approximately the same. One has a tiny bit of light here, a sliver of light, so it almost looks like that one might be the better way to go, but really you can't really see which at the end of either way. But you must choose. It's a choice. You need to choose a direction. And you feel blinded. You feel like you can't, you know the bird here can see far, but you can't right now that you're at this point where you're ready to move on. It's like, I'm not sure. This, I can't see where that will go, really. I don't really trust it. And here I can see that there's light, but light to what? You know, it could be just a light. That's it. So you just don't know, right? But, you got a big decision here because you want change and you want to move forward. You're motivated to make a change. I think part of you wants passion. But you want to. You just feel like you can't see the right way right now. You can't see the right way. The next card is the High Priestess, okay? So I like to think of her as sort of working with time, because she works with the planets, where they are, like astrology actually. And she has her book of spells here, which has a pentacle star on it, I want to add. And she works with energy as well. She really, really trusts her intuition, how she feels about things, her gut reaction to something. And she's a manifester, like she's kind of the female counterpart to the Hierophant. A lot of people go to her for guidance, healing perhaps. She she probably, you know, she sometimes suggests that there's secrets going on, some sort of secrets. Something unknown to you. There's something unknown to you. You know, and that's part of what that choice is. You know, when we choose something, we don't always know how it's going to ripple, you know, what it's going to give us in return. We have an idea or we have a hope of what it's going to give us, but we're not really positive, you know. And it's some of that is trusting what your gut's trying to tell you, you know, even though your head may be trying, like, you know, I think she's trying to weigh, you know, security and sensibility. Like, what would be the secure and sensible thing? But also, you got to go with your gut, what feels right, how you feel, how it makes you feel. What's your intuition telling you? And she, that high priestess, is in between these two twos. So this two of pentacles is about juggling, making, you know, juggling finances until your ships come in. It's also a choice card. You know, when those ships come in, which one will you get on? For what destination? You know, both of these cards is what will you choose? One is about, you know, your thoughts. Again, it's the sensible. This is what would be sensible. I feel blinded to sensibility. And this is what would be practical, what would be more secure, what would be, you know, I have to think about my security now. You're considering more sensible and secure options than just, you know, what your heart says. And it's kind of cool because, you know, here's the high priestess. She's weighing these both again. You know, she's weighing both these things here, right? And I think you really want to go with your instinct, what your instinct's telling you, what feels right, what feels right. The other thing, too, is that you're not exactly sure how long it's going to take your ships to come in. They're dealing with winds and rocky waters and currents and all kinds of things to try and get to you. So and you're trying to, you need to juggle your finances, move this from here to that from there till they come in, until you have better options or are able to have more options, perhaps. Oops, I just switched those around. And I see that this particular two, you know, the pentacles and the swords have sort of switched sides in the reading. Like the pentacles were on this side, the swords were on that side, and now they've kind of switched sides, eh? Because I think you're juggling what makes sense with what is financially secure, or maybe what you'll have to contribute to, you know, like or what someone or what this option has to contribute. I don't know if this is much of a love reading, because you're really thinking about what's sensible, what's a good investment. You know, I need to make smart investments now. I just want more clarity on this. I think I'm going to take another card for each row. Ha! So, we have the Prince of Cups in your past after the King of Swords. The Prince of Cups is like the Knight of Cups in most other decks, and he wants to offer his cup. He has decided, he's made his choice, because you've been doing a lot of thinking here, you know. You feel also, it's not just how others feel about you, it's how you feel about yourself too. You feel more confident, you feel more able and skilled and ready to lead. He's leading all these people behind him, you know. So you feel more confident, and you've given this a lot of consideration, you know, with this King and this King of Swords. This too could be two people in your life too that are helping you consider or make a choice of some sort. And then you have the Knight of Cups, and he's like given it a lot of thought here, and now he knows who he wants to offer his cup to. Yeah, I'm going to take another card. Ooh, and then you have the Princess of Wands is the next card I took for your present. She's right under the Prince of Cups. And the princesses are usually about a message. This is could be a message coming in. Princess the Wands, she's ready. She's like, okay, just hand me whatever, just hand me, I'm ready. She's already on the path, ready to go. This message is coming. It's coming in. Because the wands are about your creative energy, what you're going to put your skills and your experience into. What do you want to create? And so this could also be a message you're putting out. You're going to start networking. This is where I'm going now. This is what I'm going to do. Or when a message comes into you and says, hey, would you consider, you say, well, just give me a wand. I'll do it right now. I'm ready. She's ready. She's on the path. So it's that kind of energy. Wow. And the World is your future next to the Two of Pentacles. So this is completely ending a cycle and beginning a brand new cycle. You're one now. Now this could be coming together with someone because it talks about the complete couple. These two make one. They complement each other so well. And it's kind of cool because, you know, I know this is the prince and the princess, but there's the cup and the wand. This could be a fire sign you're interested in. She's dynamic. A fire sign is Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. She's dynamic. She's ready to go. She's a doer. She's not afraid of challenges, you know, not at all. Kind of a young heroine already. And you come in with a romantic offer, or this, you know, this is a water sign usually, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, offering. Or it's just a love offering your cup to someone. I think it's a practical, sensible decision, though. It's not based fully on your heart. It's a combination of things, you know. What does it remind me of? Just like a team. Reminds me of a team, okay? And then the World says that this, basically, this team is ready to take on the world. They're ready to take on the world because here they are making the decisions, kind of juggling finances, resources until the ships come in, and then ready to take on the world. I love that. Woo! That is like big energy. And the messages are so strong here, you know. 2 6s, 2 10s, 2 2s. You're moving too, by the way. You might be moving to this princess, perhaps. Because it goes 6, 10, 10, Princess of Wands. There could be a message coming in. Ooh, 6 of Spades. Ooh. Okay. What are the messages for Cancer? February 2019. Cancer. Geez, you're really thinking a lot. You're doing a lot of thinking lately, it looks to me. Really giving your situation and where you're going to head to a lot of thought. I don't think you're really liking your situation right now. You're not happy with it, and there's something else you want, you know. There's some sort of something you miss. I think you miss a relationship, to tell you the truth, a companion. And it's funny, you got another 6, you know, 2 6, this is your third 6. This one is a bad move, you know, a bad move. But let's see what else it has to say here for you. Come on, baby. Cancer. Cancer, February 2019. I think a lot of people, and it's kind of cool that it's a February reading and you got 2 2s, you know, the second month. So this is, you're going to have a lot of movement in February, I think. A lot of changes that, but you seem to be on the fence, you know, really not sure. You may seek guidance of a high priestess. You might talk, maybe there's a woman you're going to talk to that you really trust her opinion on your path, or how to manifest, help you with your vision. Help you with your vision. Okay. So it looks, oh, you got every single 6. Every single one. Like there's so much movement in your life. It's not in every single area of your life. There's bad moves, good moves, old moves, new moves. Like you got them all. You got them all. There's so much happening. I'm so surprised I didn't see the Wheel of Fortune here, to tell you the truth, because it's all it is movement, you know. And the 2 and the 10, the 2, the 6, and the 10. You're like jumping by 4s. Hey, I never put that together. You're jumping by 4s. Each move. So you got the 6 of Spades, the 6 of Hearts, the Ace of Diamonds, and the 2 of Spades. So I think something could have started out like there was some sort of bad move or mistake made in the beginning, but it's going to improve. It's definitely going to improve, and it's probably going to improve to a new beginning. Also, this is communication. This is sometimes known as the letter. News. News, maybe that could be taken either way. You're not really sure how to take it. Does that mean this or does that mean that? You know, it's this indecision again. It's like you know, 2 steps back and 1 step forward, or vice versa. Maybe it's 1 step back and 2 steps forward, because you got the 2 6s are of moving forward, you know, steps taking ahead. And the 2 other 6s are about pauses, reflection, not necessarily moving forward, not moving. This is kind of a bad move. Anyway, this Ace of, now this could be you hear about a breakup, someone's broken up, or it looks like a breakup. There's you hear news of a breakup. Or maybe you're breaking up with someone. The thing is though, you know, inside these 2 swords, these swords are negative, you know, on the outside. But on the inside, there's all this potential and love and sparkle in a way, you know. And I think that it's hard getting to the good stuff. It's hard getting to the good stuff. That's what I'm getting here. Maybe it's not fully communicating, or it comes across the wrong way. I kind of get the feeling maybe things come across the wrong way. I find that in texting a lot. Texting and messaging. You can type, okay, see you later. And that can, you know, you're saying, okay, see you later. And it could be, okay, see you later. Like, just dead is how they're reading it. That's a bad example, but you know what I mean? Like, things can be taken completely out of context in texting, because there's not a lot of punctuation used, for one thing. There's not a lot of punctuation, and punctuation defines what you're saying, how you're saying it. So you lose a lot of that in messaging and texting. So that could be what's going on here. It's hard. It's almost mixed messages. I'm getting mixed messages is what I'm getting. It's not clear. It's not clear. Maybe that's why you're calling the High Priestess. You're going to see the High Priestess to help you find that clarity, that help you see the right path, or help you see the right path, or oh, wait a minute. I never noticed that before. Heighten your awareness. This is heightened awareness, okay? Heightened awareness is what you're going to need to help you make these choices. You want to make sensible, sound choices. And you need more awareness. Okay, more clarity. The next cards that fell out for you are the 5 of Clubs, the 2 of Hearts, and the 8 of Hearts. So I'm really glad to see these, actually, because the 5 of Clubs is a gain or loss. It's kind of a gamble card, you know. It's a step from the 4, because the 4 is a pause, a consideration. What am I going to do? Where am I going to put my energy? You know, it's kind of like a 4 of Wands card. But then you move to the 5, and so you decide on something. This is decide, investing your time and energy and skills and experience into something. You're going to focus on something here, but it's still a risk because you're not sure if it's going to go or not going to go, right? So the nice thing is that this is a passionate meeting. So the thing you're thinking about investing is in a partner. This is partnership, this Two of Hearts, okay? And you're not sure where it's going to go, but you're going to put it out there, you know, offer your cup into this partnership. And I think it's going to be very well received. It's the Eight of Hearts. The Eight of Hearts is flirting, dating, love talk, plans. It's love communication. So, you know, it's kind of cool how you go from these mixed messages, unclear, not really getting the right information, to deciding, okay, I'm going to clear it, I'm going to invest, I'm going to say what I'm feeling, all these feelings, and I'm going to say them, and I'm going to, this is about partnership. So you've obviously made your choice, and you're going to set out your intentions and take a risk, take a gamble, because it's yes or no. Either way, you're going to move forward, and that's what you really want, is to move forward. You have every single 6 and 2 10s. So you want to move forward. You want to make a move. So at least you know it's yes, I'm moving forward that way. No? Okay, I'm moving forward this way then. I'm going to make the choice. I'm going to take off the blind or the blindfold, and I'm just going to put my truth out there, you know. She's trying to, she wants the truth, is what she wants. She wants the truth. But what is that? And until we put it out there, we will never know, you know. We will never know. It takes a bit of a risk, a bit of an investment, right, to do that. But I think it's going to pay dirt for you. Anyway, Cancer, I really hope you like this reading. Please like, share, and subscribe if you do like this reading. And I will see you during the live session. I'll be putting up a notification on the day and time. I'm trying to put it at a time that would be good for everyone around the world, because we are on so many time zones. So I might do, you know, 4 or 5 in the afternoon, so that, anyway, you get what I'm saying. Take care. I'll talk to you next month. Tinker out.